Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, February 2nd, 2017. Today, we're not going to talk about woodworking. Today, we're going to talk about my line of work. And today, it was brought to a realization and a reminder of just how potentially dangerous the field of corrections can be. I've worked in corrections for 4 years, 4.5. I love my job. I really do. You get a very different understanding of a lot of the problems that we face here in society. However, the reason we are going to talk about this today is, I don't know how many of you are aware, but there was a hostage situation at a prison in Delaware. It's a maximum security facility. They house some death row inmates and a few others as well, those that are still waiting trial. And yesterday morning, some of these inmates took upon themselves and took hostages, 4 of which were corrections officers of the facility, and the others were inmates. There's still not a whole lot of details going on, which, that's not what I'm here to talk about. But an individual lost their life today after being held hostage for 20 hours. He spent that entire time wondering, am I gonna make it home? That's a rough situation to be in for anybody. This individual was Sergeant Stephen Floyd of the Delaware Department of Corrections. I've been told he was a 16-year veteran. To his family, you're in our thoughts and our prayers. I hope that the overwhelming support of love that you should receive and probably will receive from other correctional officers throughout the country and law enforcement in general. We are a family, and we do support our own. Every day, corrections officers, police officers, firefighters, many of our servicemen and women risk their lives or take the chance of risking their lives every day to help others. Some people, they get paid for that. They do get paid for that. But they still had to choose to be paid for that. They still had to choose to take up the duty and the obligation to be the one who stands between the rest of society and those who prey on society. Or to be the one who runs into a fire. To be the one who runs into a hostage situation to try to regain control. To my fellow corrections and law enforcement officers, stay vigilant, watch your back, and always have the back of those whom you work alongside. This could happen anywhere. This could have happened at my own facility. This could have happened every day, any day. We've been blessed at my facility in the time that I've been there that we haven't really had a lot of issues. Forgive me, I'm losing my voice. But it's a dangerous job, and a lot of corrections officers don't get the praise that they deserve. I'm not saying I'm one. I do my job just like everybody else. But people don't realize once they see the police officer arrest them. There's videos of that all over the country right now, all over YouTube, all over Facebook, Twitter, you name it. And people judge those police officers from how they handle those situations. And it's not fair. Until you live that life, don't be so quick to judge. What you all have hours, days to depict and pick apart, those officers have seconds. I know that when I've been in altercations at my facility, it feels like it's been 15 minutes, and then I find out it's been 3. So, just don't be so harsh on our men and women in blue, or even those who work in our correctional facilities and jails. Most of them are very good people, and they mean well. So, if y'all wouldn't just maybe show your support to Sergeant Stephen Floyd of the Delaware Department of Corrections, I would greatly appreciate it. Your watch is ended, sir.